All right, welcome back, everyone. So we are going to continuously look at the different commands, but under networking. Okay, we're going to look at different network commands that we can execute, right, in the Linux operating system, right, specifically on our CLI. Okay, the first command that we have under this is the ping command. The ping command is used to test connection. Jim, I guess you know about this command, right? You guys did networking. Jim is a developer, right? Jim, you're a developer, right? Software engineering.
No, I'm not a developer, sir. I'm a novice.
Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
just
okay.
have I just have ideas because I have a passion of developing an app like very
Okay.
long time. So that's how.
Okay.
So I just have friends with whom I'm working on this.
Okay, okay, I
So I
see.
just have a few ideas, but I'm a novice.
Okay. So ping is a command to test connection under network commands for Linux. So ping is a command to test network connectivity. Who dropped out? Tayo, network issues, I'm sure. We are talking about network, and network is dealing with some people. Well, sorry, it's well. So test network connectivity. Okay. That is the command used to that. So you can do ping what? Oh, sorry. You can try to do ping. All right. For example, google.com. So you can come back here and you say ping. This one is not even going to show. It's not, I'm not sure it's going to show because we are working directly on a Linux operating system. I think localhost is going to work, but let me try this google.com first and see. Ping google.com. Okay. The thing is failing. Let me clear the screen and do ping localhost because this is a localhost, by the way. Connection timeouts, localhosts. Yeah, but then you see ping localhost, then it can give you what the IP address, okay, and that's so this command shows that it works. This helps you to test connectivity on the system. Good. That's one command on that network connectivity. Second, we have what you can as well have what the if config command. If config. The if config command is very, very important command. It shows network interface, right? Information shows network interface. It shows, oh, sorry, there's something here. Network interface info. Okay, if you run the if config command. So if you come here, you run if config. Okay, no problem. I'm going to run it because I need it. Net tools. All right, so you can always be asked to do this. Good. So if I now run the if config, I'm going to have the networking interface information of my Linux operating system. Okay. Just so it shows me a lot of things that I can look, the loops and their IDs, the IP address, right? The broadcasting IP address and many other things running on what? Multicast MTU 1500s. Then you have all of that. So this command is very important. As we are concluding with Linux, okay, as from next week, we are going to have I think, yes, an evaluation, okay? So pay attention as we conclude with Linux. Within next week, we are going to have a serious one-seat evaluation, okay? So make sure you try as much as possible to practice these commands. Look at the notes in the Telegram channel. And if you are not in the Telegram channel, you kindly inform me or text in the group. Any other administrator can add you into the Telegram channel so that you can have access to notes and recorded videos. Then you make sure to practice these commands, master them, so that you can have what your self-evaluation to see how far you have gone. All right, that is going to be sent, communicated in the group so that everybody can prepare. Right, the next command that we have is the IP address. IP, right, space. You can have IP space this, okay? Just a short two-word command. I don't know for one reason why this one is these are mostly configuration commands. That's why you see them. They can even appear in two, but then it is rarely. Okay, this one will just this what it display. This one displays address. Okay, address what maybe address. Let's just say address details. Yeah, it displays address details. So you can run IP address. Okay, so it gives you just small information. These are mostly network commands. Okay, you rarely use them, but I just want us to look at them. Okay, rarely use them. You never find yourself using this particular set of network commands, except something is very complicated in the system and you are requested to check certain network to see if they align, or maybe there's an incompatibility in one thing or the other before you even find yourself using this command. If not, most of the commands you use are the ones we have looked at and other ones that we're going to look at. Okay, so net start also display network connection. So if we look at net start, okay, displays network connection. Okay, if you just run net starts, okay, as in like that, but the best way to run it is to run net start like this. Oh, sorry. First put this net starts. You do TULN. If you run it this way, then you're going to have the good results. Okay, you have the good results. Let's okay. Let me run it. So you do L no space. Okay, TULN. So you see that net start displays network connection. And when you run it, you see they say active internet connection, only servers. Proto regv cure, secure local address, foreign address state. So there's an active internet connection. That's why we can see that. Okay.
Excuse me,
Then
say active internet connection where?
on my system,
Okay.
yes. The next set of Linux command we're going to look at is OR. Let's look at what again? Let's see. I'm trying to remember system information. Yes. Yeah, system information commands. Yeah, I think we need to look at that. Good. Under system use system information commands, right? Let's see what let's do. Yeah, because there are some commands that we are going to use that is going to monitor. We can have this as our very first command under. We have the uname-a. This one is a very sweet command. Okay, uname-a. Okay. Uname-a displays what? The system information. Okay, system info. Okay. So if I come here run uname-a, hit enter. It tells us the information of the system. We are currently on Linux operating system, and the system name is Nova Technology. Gives me a couple of IP address, and it shows that Microsoft standard WSL, Windows Soft System for Linux 2. Okay, so it gives you just the information, and it gives you the time. Okay, UTC 2022 and everything, GNU. So Linux is really start on this. It's an organization that really starts Linux, that recognizes Linux. So this is just, okay, the full system information. So if you run this, you are achieving that, okay? The next command, under system information, we have what they call top, okay? Just like top anana. So we use this one. This one displays what the running process. Okay. Running processes in the system. Running processes. Okay. So if you come back here and you just run top, hit enter, it gives us the running processes in the system. Okay. We have prop jack. Okay. We also have these are the process IDs, and we have the different users. Okay. And then we have many other things, okay, informations in the system as we see. Okay, cure to cancel, clear. Good. Another command that we can see on our system is what? We have htop. So this htop is a command that only gives us what? Interactive process, as in gives us or maybe install things with sudo app install htop. Okay, if it's not showing, we can install that. But then this command specifically gives us interactive process viewer. Okay, it can equally show us certain configurations in the system. So if I come here and I run htop, I'm not sure that it's going to show, but yeah, so it required me to install it. I've never thought of installing it because it is not even useful for me. Yeah, but then let me just do it for the classic. I just do it for classic is important. Good. So if I run htop, okay, htop is another way of showing this particular one. I mean top. So htop shows us practically the same information. You see, we have process ID user, then we have many others. These are the commands, right? And all of that. So we have them here, clear our screen. The next command that we have under your thing, I'm just going to leave it like that. But then the last command I'm going to look at here. Anyways, let me just use this, check this one. Oh, what's the name again? Let's see, free-h. Okay, free-h is a command that is showing us the memory usage. Okay, memory. I'm insisting to show all of this because that these are some things that will come even when you decide to do what, to get a certification on Linux. You must know all of these things. That's the reason why I'm emphasizing on them. If not, I will not teach all of this network and system information commands for Linux. All right, memory usage.
So
And then
you actually send a link, you actually send a page on this, right?
yes, a PDF document. So I'm just kindly repeating, but then if you go to that stuff, you can see all of it there. So if I do free iPhone H memory usage, okay, there's the mem 3 G, and you can see all of that. So basically, and the last command I'm going to give here, the uptime command, okay. Uptime command is basically going to show you what the long system, how long the system has been running, okay. Shows how long the system, okay, has been running. So if I come here, run uptime, but does it mean if I run downtime, it's going to show me how long the system? That bad? I'm not sure. Uptime. Load average. Number of users 0. So the system has been up since when? That is the issue. Anyways, I think we are good to go with this one. Okay. And we can now look at different categories of our Linux commands. Okay. Package managers, very important. Very, very important. When we talk about package managers, we talk about commands that enables us to install and do certain sophisticated configurations in the system. And I think we're on number 7, right? Not mistaken. Package manager commands. Okay, then I can do in brackets. Sorry. Okay, we are going to see Ubuntu. Okay, and Debian / Debian, right? Debian systems. So the first command, we have already used it. Okay, apt update, right? You remember this one is update package list. Okay, update package list in the system. Okay, I'm not going to use the command, I'm just going to show us. Then we have what? App upgrade install packages. Okay, we have apps upgrades. Oh, sorry. Is to upgrade installed packages already. Okay. Good. Then we have what? App install new packages. Then if you install packages, how do you remove them? App remove. Remove. Okay. Let's just say uninstall packages. Okay. We have apps. What? Oh, sorry. We have apps, and we can do app what's list installed.
Please, sir,
Yes.
you have right apt upgrade to how can I say deux fois,
Mm.
but the sentence change.
Okay.
Update
App
update
upgrade.
packaging.
Update package list. Upgrade install package list.
What is the difference?
No, update is different and upgrade is different.
Ah, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. I see it. Upgrade.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
The other one is upgrade.
okay.
Yes. So we have app install, app list install. No, this should be two, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, two like this. Yeah. This one is simply to show what? Show all installed packages. Okay, so we are good to go with this one. End of the users. I mean, end of package managers. Number 8, we have process management. Process management commands. The first process management command we're going to look at is PS. PS is simply showing running processes. Shows running processes. Running. So if I come here run this, is going to show me running processes under CMD and everything. So check this one again. Let's look at kill. Kill is to terminate a process. Terminate a specific process. So if I come here, I type kill, can terminate the process, but I don't want to do that. Let's not go and disrupt something on my system. So you don't use it anyhow. Okay. Then if you do kill all, that means you just want to terminate everything, kill all processes with a given name. So if you type kill, for example, Firefox, okay. If you say, for example, kill Firefox, I mean, you want to run everything on Firefox, you want to kill it all. Maybe process uptime O, for example, checking this, gives me more details. But if I say kill Firefox, it can kill everything. Okay, so kill is just to kill all processes. Kill all processes with specific. Okay. Okay. The last, no, not the last. Let me look at, let's look at services or service. Service. Yeah, so you can check, this one is just to check service, to check what services can be used to what, to start or to stop, okay, or to restart a particular service in the system. So we can just say a service. Okay, so restart here. So you can decide to say what service. Oh, sorry. Let's do it this way. Yeah, you can decide to say sudo. Let me put sudo is important since it's a very sensitive area. So you can decide to say you have sudo service, maybe Apache. Okay, Apache to restart. So this is a service that says you want to restart Apache Maven. But I don't have Apache here, so even if I run it here, maybe they'll say I don't have Apache. But when we get to a point we install Apache, so yeah, they say Apache or recognize service, so it is not here on the system. That's why it cannot work. But that's just how you can restart a particular service. Now, the last we're going to look at here, restart, is going to be what? System CTL. Very important. This one manages what? This one helps what? Manage your system. Okay. Helps to manage your system directory service. Okay. So we can just put it service also so that you know that it's also part of the service. So if you come back down and you run this command, sudo is always going to be there because these are all very sensitive commands. System CTL, for example. So I want you to know that we have a space here, white space. So you can run system. You want to check the status of maybe a particular service, maybe Nginx service. All right, but I don't have Nginx on my system, so it's not going to work normally. But then if you are supposed to check the system for Nginx, you run this command. So system has not been booted with system mg as init system, right? Process ID 1 can't operate, failed to connect to what bus host is down. So we have other commands, but I think we are going to end here with these specific ones. Okay, so it is good as we've done several of these ones. You can literally just go to the document I sent with 100 commands and you practice with example the other ones.